Yo, what is up, guys? Storm's Cryomantu back with some more reactions, and this time it's another first for the channel. We got Eddie Rath. Now, I actually have to thank Barasu and Otaku Couple for showing me Eddie Rath. We were talking before one of the Chaos reactions that we did last month, or like a month and a half ago, and they dogged me. They were like, "What? You have not heard of this man?" They sent me a link to, I think, his Gara track, and I've been subscribed since, and yeah, this dude is dope. But that being said, this is Eddie Rath's Killua rap, Die Young. Now again, love Hunter x Hunter. Love Killua specifically, so... Showing on Awaken, guys. Let's go ahead and get it.
Alone for my
Wait a minute.
lie alone for my lungs up one by one.
I'm on a mission to start killing all these enemies. I'm an assassin who's no longer got the energy. That don't mean nothing if you headed for the cemetery, but it means something to somebody who's a friend of me.
Hold up. Okay, wait, no, that's got to be from a different song.
Lie alone for my lungs up one by one.
I'm on a mission to start killing all these enemies. I'm an assassin who's no longer got the energy. That don't
God, hold up. I'm on a mission to start killing all these enemies. I'm an assassin who's no longer got the energy. Yo, Eddie came in hard with this one. So Killua obviously is an assassin raised by a family of assassins, but he's no longer got the energy. A Killua wants to find a way out. He wants to, like, he doesn't want to just live life killing people. He don't want that to be his life. And he's just tired. He's not got the energy to put up with his family anymore. None of that.
an assassin who's no longer got the energy. That don't mean nothing if you headed for the cemetery, but it means something to somebody who's a friend of me.
That don't mean nothing if you headed for the cemetery, but it means something to somebody who's a friend of me. So he's saying that don't mean nothing for those that I've killed, but it means something to somebody who's a friend of me, gone, the one friend that Killua actually has. So we get to see Killua progress through Gon's eyes and everything like that. And Gon kind of like grounds Killua, you know, to earth and keeps him from doing those things. That shit's nice, bro.
I got the vision and I'm looking with the clearest eye. I'm only human, I just wanna have a normal life. It's like the bloodlust in my family killed my appetite.
Oh, it's like the bloodlust in my family killed my appetite. Oh.
Life is an echo, there's so many wrongs I wanna right. I'm walking freely while binded by invisible chains.
Ooh, it's like an echo. There's so many wrongs that I want to right. My headphones just scratched my mic. Bars. There's so many wrongs that I want to right. I'm walking freely while branded by invisible chains. That they can see me when they learn that I transcended pain.
Think they can see me when they learn that I transcended pain.
So basically, it's like Killua, again, he doesn't want his life to just be killing. You know, he kind of wants to redeem himself and be better than what his family is. And so he's like, I'm walking freely while branded by invisible chains. It's like, yeah, he's free. He's free from his family. They let him leave, but he knows that, you know, it's not like he's associated. And anytime they come around, especially his older brother Illumi, who does not let Killua do shit he wants, you know, he's still got the chains of his family, them shackling him down. And the thing, they can see me when they learn that I transcended pain. Like, you see Killua just nonchalantly shrug off most of the stuff that they do to him to torture him. Yes, his family tortured him. Fucking crazy, I know. So it's like they think they can see me when they learn that I transcended pain. So they're trying to see him, but they think they can see him, but he shrugged off everything they did.
I don't give in to allegations, I refute the claims. I must protect him cause my friendship was my only gain.
Ooh, I don't give in to allegations, I refute the claims. Hold up. I don't give in to allegations, I refute the claims. I must protect him because my friendship was my only gain. So Killua is like, I don't give in to allegations, and whatever they're saying, fuck it. But he protects Gon with his life. He's like, I must protect him because my friendship was my only gain. Again, he's been Killua's only friend throughout this entire show. I mean, you can count Kurapika and Leorio, but they weren't there with him like Gon was. So he's like, this was the only game that he's had. He met him during the Hunter exam, saw another kid his age taking it. He's like, oh, that's what's up. That's cool. And they've been friends ever since.
Born in a prison, there's no freedom in these frigid walls. It's like you dying to be living for a higher cause.
Again, I know I do not talk about this often in reactions, flows, and you know, how artists will use the story, build their lyrics around it. But this right here was fucking hard. Born in a prison, there's no freedom in these frigid walls. It's like you dying to be living for a higher cause. Whew. Born in a prison, there's no freedom in these frigid walls. In his house and in his mind, especially when you learn that Illumi brainwashed him and used some of his nin to keep him from doing things that Illumi taught him to not do, like fight a stronger opponent. So there's no freedom from the family. He feels like he's shackled down, imprisoned, and it's like you dying to be living for a higher cause. So Killua actually has to hold himself back and refuse the urge to kill people because he wants to better himself, you know, for a better and higher cause. Or that could also be turned around. It's like you dying to be living for a higher cause, because his family, as a group of assassins, you know, their one goal is to kill. So it's like their higher cause is to further their family name. It's like you dying to be living for a higher cause. Whew, like you killing people. I'm killing people to live for this cause. God, that's neat. Like, I don't know which way is right, but that was hard. I don't know which interpretation is the correct one. That was hard.
It's time to clap him, and I'm not talking about applause. Nobody's perfect, but I'm glad that you can see my flaws.
Hold up, I like that. It's time to clap, and clap them, and I ain't talking about applause. You know, clap them as in kill them. I ain't talking about no applause, clapping your hands. That's hard. And it's like, nobody's perfect, but I'm glad that you can see my flaws. Because Gon and Killua, they see the flaws in each other. And, you know, they don't judge each other for it. They still best friends. They still homies. They ride or die.
Wasting time with a cigarette. You're like smoke inside my lungs. Give me high, but give me death. They say I'm old enough to die young. Thinking blindly as I regret. Without a high, I'll lie alone. Fill my lungs up one by one. La-di-da.
When God is suffering, I struggle for a...
I really love that hook. I swear, like, that's gotta be... I could have swore I've heard that hook somewhere else before, but that's hard.
As I regret, without a high, I'll lie alone. Fill my lungs up one by one. La-di-da.
When God is suffering, I struggle for a peace of mind. Just another case of the deaf who's leading the blind. Kill enough people as a child and suddenly you find your life is like a movie, but you'll never see rewind. Buried my demons, but it's like I dug a shallow grave. A brand new devil at every level, they come in waves. Quietly retreating, my consciousness is like a cave.
Cool, quietly retreating my consciousness. It's like a cave. In desperation, assassination, my family trade. So, again, whenever Killua sees a problem, some of his immediate response is either A, kill that motherfucker, or B, if they stronger, retreat. So quietly retreating my consciousness is like a cave. In desperation, assassination, my family trade. So in desperate situations, he'll either kill that motherfucker or he'll retreat. But let's go back a little further, because there was some other stuff I wanted to see. So when Gon is suffering, I struggle for a peace of mind. Just another case of the deaf who's leading the blind. So Gon is kind of, Gon's kind of like, it's either when Gon is suffering, I struggle for, again, like, I don't want to say it's Gon leading Killua, because it's really not. But it's just another case of the deaf who's leading the blind. Gon's hard-headed, and once he gets his mind set on something, you're not gonna be able to talk him out of it. Like, your pleas will fall on deaf ears. Whereas Killua is kind of blind to the other options around him, and he doesn't really look for other options. He looks for what he knows: assassination or running away. Now, when it comes down to it, he pulls together, and he's there. But those are like kind of his defaults right there.
Who's leading the blind, killing of people as a child, and suddenly you find your life is like a movie, but you'll never see rewind. Buried my demons, but it's like I dug a shallow grave. A brand new devil at every level, they come in waves. Quietly retreating, my consciousness is like a cave. In desperation, assassination, my family trade. When nothing changes, you get so tired of waging war, running in circles for us to settle the same scores. Your tears are falling, I feel nothing when it rains, it pours.
You get tired when all you're doing is fighting wars. Hold up. When nothing changes, you get so tired of waging war, running in circles for us to settle the same scores. Your tears are falling, I feel nothing when it rains, it pours. But I'm finally happy that we sharing the same lore. So, finally happy that we sharing the same lore. Ooh, that's nice. That's got to be a reference to Gon and his fight against Neferpitu after she killed Kite. So when nothing changes, you get so tired of waging war. Again, nothing really changed for Killua or his family. Once they kill somebody for a contract, it was on to the next contract, on to the next, on to the next. It was never a change. And so you know, it's like, yeah, running in circles trying to settle the same scores again, just not really doing anything, and they're just trying to get revenge for something stupid, or a contract. So your tears are falling, I feel nothing when it rains, it pours. Your tears are falling, I feel nothing, especially for his family, because you know his mom cried when he left, dad didn't really give a shit, but Killua kind of got over his family. It was like, your tears are falling, I feel nothing when it rains, it pours, especially because they did his ass dirty than a motherfucker. But I'm finally happy that we sharing the same lore. And again, this could also be about could this be about Gon and what happened with Kite as well? Because Gon was crying for Kite, but Killua didn't really seem all that pressed about it.
Feel nothing when it rains, it pours, but I'm finally happy that we sharing the same law. Gave birth to destruction, but how come there's still labor pains? I hope when you see
Gave birth to destruction, but how come there's still labor pains? Damn, that's nice.
it's the struggle suddenly fade away. It's foolish to carelessly show your hand what daddy say. I hope you're thinking of how we can make a better way.
Wasting time with a cigarette. You're like smoke inside my lungs. Get me high, but give me death. They say I'm old enough to die young. Thinking blindly as I regret. Without a high, I'll lie alone. Fill my lungs up one by one. La da 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 da.
That shit was nice. That shit was fucking amazing, bro. Honestly, this is lit. Guys, this is lit. I definitely need to keep Eddie. I definitely need to keep Eddie Rath in the reaction folder for future reactions. Why did that like that? What are you talking about? Definitely gonna have to keep this guy around for more reactions, like legit. But guys, you already know what I'm about to say next. Go like, comment, subscribe, show Eddie Rath the homie support, go show him the homie treatment. And until next time, guys, Storms Cryo out.